Hi guys, I just made this video talking about fajin, power in how to emit power, the power generation in Taichi, in Chinese. So must just make one video in English. If you understand both Chinese and English, I may not talking about the same thing because I don't have script, okay? But I try to describe as much as possible with my limited English, all right? Now, fajin, power of Tai Chi. What is it so different from what we call rigid power? All right. Now, in literature, right, we have a lot of our ancestors or what do you call this? Our older generations of Tai Chi masters. They write a lot of books and records about how they practice Tai Chi, how they feel about Tai Chi, and how they, the result or their stories about doing Tai Chi. And in one particular is, okay, what is the power of Tai Chi, or what does Tai Chi do? Instead of, when you strike a person with Tai Chi power or fajin, always say in literature or when people talk about stories that you don't get hurt right away, but the bruises come inside your body like after 3-4 days, and they become seriously injured like a week later. All right, but what happened? In our mind, striking is striking. When you're getting hit, you're getting hit. Now, back in the 70s, 80s, we have a lot of like cop movie, the early Jackie Chan movies, as the police stories. When the bad cops try to get evidence, and they don't want the judge, the effort to have proof, where they beat the witness and try to get evidence. What they used to do was to put a fake yellow pages, those old big thick phone books on our chest, and try to hit them with hammer. All right. In that way, they believe that they wouldn't see any bruises right until after a week later, and they get seriously injured. Now that's what happened when very similar effect when they talk about Tai Chi martial art power. So from my engineering background, we have to study physics, a lot of physics, even quantum physics. And so I work and have a look, okay, what's from result, back engineered, okay, to find out what happened, and try to redevelop or rewording it in the modern language. So let's put it in an equation. Fajin equals yellow pages plus hammer. All right. A hammer is a very rigid, solid metal tool. When you hit something, you obviously will hurt or break someone's arm, right? So you see the injury immediately. But with yellow pages, it should absorb the shock or the impact, right? So it should be a guard, like we're wearing protective gear when we do some boxing training, right? So they should supposed to protect you. But why does it involve in fajin? In my understanding, all right. So we have 2 media, no, 3 medias, right? So obviously the hammer has a higher mass, so it's like more dense, heavier, it's harder. The yellow pages is very less dense, paper, loose, so it should absorb, right? But when they transform, develop the power or striking power into someone's body, what does it do? Now, as we strike with our high dense surface, and when it hit to a lower dense or a different density, part or majority of the power get absorbed by the surface. Just like if you throw a stone to the sea, it creates a shock wave, right? The energy get absorbed by the surface, and the stone will not penetrate as much because the surface of that another media absorb those energy. Now, so when you hit someone's body with a hammer, a lot of energy will be absorbed by the surface. However, if we put the yellow pages inside, in between, that works a stepping, or we transform the shock to a frequency that would be closer or like easier to penetrate into one's body and passing through the skeleton and reach the inside organs of your body, and that's where the power was absorbed. All right, if you understand what I mean. Right. So through, like in modern boxing, we always think about using our fist and try to punch and grab your fist and try to develop your muscle and try to punch. First, it's slow. Secondly, it is rigid, and when you hit someone's body, your body will absorb the shock from the surface. All right. In Taichi, we always have a saying that the power comes from the hip and the back. All right. Your power comes from your hip, your stance, the rotation of the hip, and deliver up to your shoulder, and then try to drive it through your hands or your arms. All right. Now, in Taichi, we are using our hip and shoulder to do the job what you normally do with your fist. All right. So therefore, we're striking with our shoulder. All right. We're striking with our shoulder. And what the arms do, these parts do, is the job of yellow pages. All right. It is a medium to deliver the power generated by your body and to deliver. All right. So this is not where the power comes from, but it is where the power to be delivered. All right. It is a passage. Okay. Now I'm trying to generate power from my hip, which this camera can't see, up to my shoulder, like this, and then use this as a media, and try to deliver. All right. Now, as this is loose, it becomes more similar density to one's body, and therefore, the moment they're in contact, they are as one. All right, same density, and so the shock penetrates the skin and the bones, and as they reach the inner organs, they become softer. That's when the shock was being absorbed. All right. I try to do my best in this English version. If you have difficulty to understand it, then it will obviously be the problem of my English skills. All right. If you have a bit of understanding what I mean, I'm happy that if you leave a comment below my YouTube channel, or go to my Facebook page, or if you're in Sydney, if you want to talk about this and more, or even if you want to learn on a one-on-one basis, I'm happy to do that. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm trying to make this easy to understand. All right, thank you. See you later. Bye bye.